Hi there, guys. Um, you know that with the recent news that Batman and Superman are gonna be in the same movie together fighting. Oh God, that got me thinking. Got me thinking that, and I want Hollywood to watch this video, and I want Hollywood to take action. I know that I'm not gonna make no impact here. I know that I'm not gonna make no impact. I know Hollywood isn't gonna watch this, because honestly, they don't give a fuck. They're just gonna continue with remakes and reboots, which I don't really have a problem with. But the thing is that, and I understand that a majority of the fan base doesn't want this. It's either that I don't know what the story is behind why this film wasn't getting made, but sometime, I believe in like sometime in 2006 or 2007, both John Carpenter and Clive Barker were going to collaborate to make Halloween Michael Myers vs. Pinhead, which I desperately want them to make in a film. And I'm going to tell you why I think that it should be made. Okay, if there's only two films in the world that I want to get made badly, that's Evil Dead 4 or now Army of Darkness 2, which I call bullshit on. Actually, the two main ones, those are my two main ones. There's multiple films that I would love to get made, but the two main ones are Army of Darkness 2, aka Evil Dead 4, and Michael Myers vs. Pinhead. I just fucking want that movie to be in existence. Okay. And everything is pointing to it, and I honestly don't know what stopped the production, because I hear it's like the same shit with Bruce Campbell, Sam Raimi go back and forth the Evil Dead 4 thing. But sometime 2006 or 2007, both John Carpenter and Clive Barker were about to collaborate for Michael Myers vs. Pinhead. And some people, the fans say Mustafa Cod didn't want it, or then Mustafa Cod said that the fans don't want it. Honestly, I think that was 2006 or 7. I might be wrong. I think that Mustafa Cod died in 2005, and I respect the hell out of that man. That man stuck with the franchise. I don't know why the fuck his son would allow a remake from Rob Zombie to be existence. Melky Akkad. But if he doesn't want it to be in existence, I don't want to be disrespectful towards him. I don't want to piss off the fan base. But it's just coming from my perspective. I think that it's a great idea, and I think that this film should be fucking made. Okay. And here's what I think. If they are gonna do it, I think that it should be a direct sequel to Halloween Resurrection, and it should ignore Rob Zombie's Halloween's 1 and 2. And I don't really hate those films. I don't really like them per se, but they're not that bad. And I would like them to ignore Hellraiser Revelations and just be a direct sequel from Hellraiser Hellworld, which I didn't really care for, but at least I have a respect for that film as a part of the series. Anyways, I think that there's some serious fucking potential here. And I know the easiest fucking argument for this film not to be in existence is that somehow either Pinhead or Michael Myers are gonna be altered to a point where it's equal, because Pinhead could just fucking destroy Michael. Watch Freddy versus Jason. Freddy is easily more stronger, and could beat up Jason. But neither one of them were alternated. Sure, Jason has a few alterations with his movement and how his physical appearance, but still, not a big enough thing that makes it a equal match for each other. They practically stood the same. So I think that they could just leave the characters as they are. See? And I think that the film should be 80% a Michael Myers film, 20% a Pinehead movie. Okay. Like a majority of the Hellraiser movies. Anyways, I think that John Carpenter and Clive Barker should say, know what, this guy here, and a few other fans might actually want this to do. So we're gonna write the script. We're gonna write the script together, and then we're gonna give it to Patrick Lussier. Patrick Lussier, he was rumored to do a reboot for the Halloween franchise and Hellraiser franchise. 2 separate films. And I understand that he's in the process of writing Terminator 5, which I'm a big fan of the Terminator franchise. And I think that I think that Terminator 5 or Terminator the reboot is in good fucking hands there. So after he's done with his Terminator 5, both Clive Barker and John Carpenter go to get the money from the Weinstein Company, Dimension Films, Bob and Harvey Weinstein. Get their money to finance the film. Give the direction to Patrick Lussier, which he has made not a single bad film, in my opinion. I only haven't seen one of his films, and that's The Sad, and that's White Noise 2 Light. But look at all of his films. He's perfect for. He has ambitions. And his films are highly ambitious. So that could be good for the fans. His ambition, and good for the studios. Because he also uses studio gimmicks with 3D, and I say that it's good balance. He's given the fans his great ambition with his great filmmaking, and it's given the studios their gimmicks that they like to put in it. So, Michael Myers vs. Pinhead in 3D. And then there you go. Freddy vs. Jason was one of the most successful films in both franchises. I think that the last successful one in the Friday 13th franchise was Friday 13th Part 3 in 3D. So Freddy vs. Jason was a huge success. That's another thing pointing to Hollywood, putting this film together. Okay, Freddy vs. Jason's a huge success. Okay, so we got Freddy with the separate franchise, A Nightmare on Elm Street, and Jason with his separate franchise, combining them to make something that I believe that made a higher profit than both their reboots put together. So you have that. And then I believe that there's some fucking bullshit with the Halloween franchise given to the Platinum Dunes or whatever. I hope that that's false. And I hope that Halloween and Hellraiser stick with Dimension Films. Dimension Films. See? Both of them are owned by Dimension Films. That's another pointer to this film being made. Okay, we have them being owned by the same company. Both of them, Michael Myers is a little bit more well known because Hellraiser is kind of and more into direct-to-video things, but whatever. If we ignore Hellraiser Revelations and just go from Hellworld, hey, who knows? But the thing is that we need Doug Bradley. Fuck the person who done Hellraiser Revelations. We need Doug Bradley as Pinehead, and then Doug Bradley, Brad Lorry, the person who played Michael Myers in Halloween Resurrection, which I think is a highly underrated franchise, highly underrated sequel. So we get them two to play Michael Myers and Pinehead, and I believe that there's so much potential. It's going to be hard, and I do believe if they even give it a thought, I think that the filmmakers, it's going to take them at least 10 years or 10 to 20 years to get a plot together, because Alien vs. Predator and Fred vs. Jason took multiple years to get a right plot. And I do believe that both the Alien vs. Predator films were also really successful, so merging two franchises together to make an excellent versus film, that would be fucking excellent. So we have all this. There's so much point to this. I really wish for this to happen, but I know that it's most likely not going to happen. I hope that Hollywood, Dimension Films, Weinstein Company watches this and say, you know what? We should actually take this kid's advice. Because I do think that this is the best thing that we could do. A separate Halloween 9, no matter what, if you're gonna go and do another sequel to the Halloween franchise, Halloween 9 or Halloween 3, or starting new again, it's not going to be as successful as this glorious idea. I do wish that there would be a Halloween 9, but I think that this is a far superior idea, and I just really think that this is a good idea, and I think that this film could be the end-all, be-all to every horror film. Fred vs. Jason vs. Ash, I honestly think that was a stupid idea. To a certain extent, it could be fun to watch, but ultimately, I don't know. But this just needs to happen. You give me your thoughts. I personally want this to happen. Give me your thoughts. Give me what you think. Give me your thoughts. Bye.